TSUTigers.com here after a 78-56 loss to South Alabama. Coach, just give us an opening statement.
I'm definitely always going to say, I'm proud of my kids because they keep showing up. It's not easy to show up and you're in the middle of a battle. That's tough. That's tough to do. Overall, I think we got some quality minutes out of some players who were pretty efficient for us this evening. But bottom line, you have to put 4 quarters together. We have yet to do that. And when we do, it'll be fine. But until we do that, we're learning the hard way right now, and that's not fun. But we've got to do better, and we have to do better at executing exactly what we came to do, and we did not do that, especially in the second quarter.
And then we're going to open it for questions.
Sure.
All right. First quarter of the game, Tia got off to a strong start. Was it more of a focus to kind of get her going, or was it just within the flow at all?
For sure. I think she's a seasoned senior who deserves the respect of the offense going through her. And then, we get ticky-tack fouls, which slows the momentum. Again, you just cannot continue to do the same things over and over and not make the adjustments. And this seems to be what we've consistently been doing. And I told my staff, we're not getting on the floor tomorrow. We are going to watch film. We are going to own and be accountable for the things that we are not doing. And until we do that, we cannot move on to Louisville or anyone else. We have to focus on fixing the things that we're supposed to be good at and get back to that.
Speaking of, I know you're talking about the start of the game and kind of the walls as well. Taylor Roberts, I know she had done very well in the Challenge of Union City. Came out tonight, it kind of just seemed like this was within the flow,
Right.
foul trouble, things like that. Can you talk about her start of the game?
Sure. I think Taylor did start lethargic for whatever reason. She had 4 points at halftime. When you're going against larger opponents, when you take our transition away, it's sort of like you're cutting off one of our feet. And we were not getting the ball up. And Taylor gets a lot of her points at people having to scramble in transition, trying to cause a mismatch. They did a very good job. Hats off to South Alabama. They're a very tough team. They're going to be tough as heck in their league. And they're defensively sound. And so when she had larger defenders on her, you have to trust that the ball's going to come back to you. And you can't dribble drive it. And I think that's what she tried to do a lot more in the first half. And in the second half, you saw the ball came back to her. She got her baskets on the attack or on the jump shot. So I think that's a part of the learning curve, for sure. And again, we've seen every type of basketball over these last couple of days, and she's going to have to learn to make reads a little bit better.
I wanted to talk about the second quarter. I know that was a rough quarter there.
Yep.
They kind of came out with a head full of steam and couldn't get traction going.
Right.
What would you say probably is one of the biggest factors causing that second quarter?
I'm going to put that on me. I'm going to put it on me because we made a very big focus on being tougher and stronger. Our wind is not where it should be, but that's okay because everybody knows that I have a strength and conditioning background and running is what I like to do. We are getting ticky-tack fouls in the second quarter, which is giving us an offensive lull. We're putting main scorers that have to sit for a minute, and we're putting role players in. That cannot continue to happen. So we're going to go back to what works for us, and what works for us is running. And that's what we're going to do to stay out of getting lazy fouls. Lazy fouls and key players on the bench, role players having to play in the second quarter, put us in a lull. They also started leaking quite a bit. And again, as a younger, inexperienced player, you can't forget the game plan. I have to outlet. I have to get back. I have to keep the ball in front of me. So I think that was sort of kind of the tail of the second quarter. Again, that's what film's for. And we will watch it beginning to end tomorrow.
Okay. One thing I did notice during the game, I noticed, South Alabama, when they were moving the ball, kind of the help side defense was, it seemed like they were getting straight line drives. And the help side defense wasn't there. Was it more of worried about the big people, or was it more just not?
Our guards have to hold themselves accountable. The ball should never come to the middle of the court. It should never be driven down the middle of the court. We get a lot of our charges, especially Jaden Wrightsell did a fabulous job of taking charges. She gets those by helping people. Unfortunately, a seasoned guard's going to dump the ball down, and that's what happened. So our guards have to do their job keeping the ball in front. You can scheme as much as you want to defensively. The ball has to stay in front of you in order for you to have a chance, and I don't think our guard core did a very good job at that.
What do you say to your team going forward?
Yeah. I've had several people ask, how do you keep the morale up? How do you guys continue to come back every day? It's game 8, people. It's game 8, and it's a long season, number one. Number two, we always walk by faith. So I'm a firm believer. I will look at this. I will go in my office. We will figure out a game plan for tomorrow, and today's over. It's over. And we push the reset button, and we go back at it tomorrow. Our morale will always be high. Our energy will always be great. We'll always stand united. And eventually you turn the corner. Now, the teams that turn early are the teams that totally buy in early. The teams that turn a little bit later are the teams that got some stuff to fix. We have some stuff to fix, and that's on nobody but me. But we're going to be okay and be ready to rock and roll in January.
All right, thank you, Coach.
Thank you.